It is D-Rock here, and we're just coming to the end of our Super Mario 64 remake, revamping, remixing, but not like flipping remixing, but like actually attacking everything again and making sure that stuff sounds decent. So this will be fun because now we're on to some mastering stuff. I don't quite remember what I used to do that I know I did on this track, so I'm really nervous to pull this down. I know that there's a pre-master bust that I'm doing, and here it is right here. I'm really scared to click this, and let's look. Okay, it wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. But yeah, we're not going to do this now. We're just going to shut those off, and we're going to use the onboard mastering suite instead. So, 6, go up to the very top. Alright, so there's some stuff that we definitely don't need in here. There, we're going to keep the EQ in there just because in case we want to do some small changes. I've been using the ozone now that I got that. We'll keep the stereo imager in there, just as a maybe. Maybe we might end up throwing that on. But yeah, let's just loop the drop of this track. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hold up 1 second. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Phone call. So, like I said before, we're just gonna loop the drop area, and that's what we're gonna kind of gauge a lot of our levels with. So first things first, we're gonna drop the threshold on this. So, I know that this mix isn't exactly perfect by any means. We have really rushed through this. But just as a quick overview of what I'm trying to do here, I'm doing a bit of limiting with the ozone. So nothing too crazy. I don't want dipping down like this low. Otherwise, you're gonna get some really weird like artifacts and distortion that you just do not want. The stereo imager, just real slight imaging. Nothing that I do. I don't do this on every track. I'm trying to figure out if it'll fit on this one or not. Mind you, right now I'm in headphones that I'm not totally used to, because I'm doing these tutorials and I don't want to cause feedback back by trying to run it up my normal interface and monitors. But yeah, we're gonna do a bit of imaging, and then finally use the M-Class Maximizer, mostly for the soft clipping thing, to kind of help smash everything together, because loudness wars and all that crap. But yeah, I'm just going to be tweaking a few things here and there, so sorry if it's a bit boring, but I'll try to do a recap of exactly what I did once I'm done. So yeah, I played around with some things. Let's see here. I moved down this crossover frequency a bit. mess with some levels in here because like I said before, the stereo imager it really isn't my favorite thing. I just want to add a tiny bit of width and a tiny bit of tightening on the lower end. But moving that down from it was before it was at like 11 about 1 o'clock. That kind of that made some of the bass sounds kind of disappear actually, and it made the real resonant sound like jump way far out, a bit too far out in the mix. So I pulled that down when I widened that out. It kind of allowed some more of the space for wowzers and the growl to kind of sit out there as well. Otherwise, I think I turned down the input gain just a tiny bit, just to kind of help it tighten into a thing. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and export this, and we will import it back into Reason, and we'll look at this versus the original file, and hopefully it sounds better. I guess we'll find out. Like I said before, I'm doing this all on a pair of headphones that I'm not super used to, so we're just gonna kind of see. So I'll see you guys in a second once I do this. Yo. So I have exported both of those, or exported the revamp version, and I found the originals. I had to scour a hard drive for it, but I found it though. I had to line them up a little bit because apparently I had a little bit more pre-roll before the song actually starts in this one than that one. You can see there's just that little difference there. But I had to get them lined up that way I could switch back and forth between them. And you'd be hearing pretty much the same section. To do the A-Bing, I've got I think it was a free rack extension, the Morphin Crossfader. It's pretty good. I like it for doing this type of thing. And for routing, I had to make a new bus, so then just did direct out for then going into two corresponding channels for that. Must be a plow going by. That's what that noise is. But yeah, so let's take a listen between the two.
Something special for you. Here we go!
So right off the bat, you can really hear that just replacing those drum samples in the original adds so much more power and punch in punch to the track. And the small effects kind of help, like those reverse cymbals, those reverse kicks and those reverse snare drums. They just help, they give it a bit more punch in the drum within the drums. Like those reverses kind of pull you in rather than them just hitting. I think there's a bit more clarity within the newer version as well. You can obviously see that it's much louder. And you can probably hear that too. It's way louder, way more stronger or better or whatever the hell that guy said at that one point. I think there's a bit more clarity. I like the overall sounds better. I mean, some people may disagree with me on that, but whatever. I like the revamped version better. I think it'll fit well into my DJ sets now without having to crank the volume on it and stuff like that, and all of a sudden hearing like flabby floppy kick drums and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this song revamping that I did. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, if you want life advice, something like that, drop me a comment, shoot me a message, something like that. And I'll probably have a link to this revamped version somewhere, where down in the bottom area. But yeah, that's it for this, and I will catch you guys next time.